Once upon a time, a reputedly wise and knowledgeable stable hand was leading a string of horses to a river from which he had previously, and on many occasions, drunk clean and cool water. His horses, however, expressed much skepticism through their cautious and pensive gait. Detecting the horse's discomfort, as any stable hand should, he made a show of assuring his horses of the great and abundant flow that would greet them upon arriving at the river bank. When at long last the stable hand and his horses reached the promised banks, they found no great abundance of flowing water. Indeed, they found no water whatsoever. The horses failed to drink, having been led not to water, but rather a dry river bed. As if to confirm the stable hand's suspicions, the string of horses pulled together with such great force that the stable hand lost his grip, freeing the angry and deceived horses from his ignorant tyranny. As it happened, the horses ran upstream the dry riverbed. After some miles of frenetic running, they came upon a massive oval of dirt, meticulously raked, surrounded within and without by lush and elegant grass. With much rejoicing, the horses saw a large carved marble fountain, spouting clean and cool water, standing in the center of the oval. To the horses this was an incredible and fortunate discovery. There was fresh flowing water to drink, verdant green grass to eat, and a perfect route for running and exercise. Perhaps, thought the horses, they had been wrong to doubt their stable hand. Perhaps this was all along where he had intended to lead them. However, their newfound credulity in the stable hand's good nature quickly evaporated, for the horses noticed that the carved marble fountain was a sculpture of their very own stable hand perched atop a marble horse. The marble horse was outfitted with a painful-looking back covering, with metal spikes stabbing into its belly. Their gaze then turned to the faces on the sculpture. The marble stable hand's face featured the confidence of a cruel emperor. The marble horse's face bore the look of defeat and anguish. It was at this moment their human stable hand appeared on the horizon. The horses, in shock, failed to notice that the stable hand was carrying the same torturous back coverings, which they would later, and miserably, learn were called saddles. In the end, the pain from the spurs was far greater than the pain of the stable hand's deception. But this paled in comparison to the terror the horses would soon experience when finally learning about the origins of the irrigation system that kept the lush grass watered and that maintained the fountain's clean flow. Sadly, the horses were never again to experience freedom, for the betting track tends to its image, and very carefully so.